and curiosity through the state-of-the-art science and computer labs. At Temiza, talents are nurtured through a variety of co-curricular activities including football, basketball, swimming, chess, scouts, and inspiring music programs. With adequate training equipment, our reliable and affordable transport system ensures your child's safety and convenience. Don't miss out. Interviews and admissions for 2026 are ongoing at Temiza School from playgroup to grade 9. Secure your child's place in a school where excellence and opportunity come together. Call us on today 0726 88 2397 or 0729 65 8659. For more information or to book an interview, Temiza School. Discover your best.
Nkisi TV amandegere y'umuguzi.
Shule ya Excel Elementary School ni shule inayopatikana katika Bochi Burabu Ward, Kenyenya Sub-County, mita 100 tu kabla ufike junction ya kwenda Nyamache kwenye njia ya kutoka Mogonga kwenda Kilgoris. Hii ni shule ya bweni pamoja na kutwa. Excel Elementary School inafundisha masomo mengi yakiwemo masomo ya ishara, yani sign language, computer studies, French pamoja na mahabara ya kujifundisha masomo ya sayansi. Shule hii pia iko na madarasa ya JSS, yani grade 7, 8 na 9, ambapo wanafunzi wanafundishwa masomo ya kiwango cha hali ya juu na kujiandaa kuingia mfumo wa senior secondary school kwenye grade 10, 11 na 12. Wanafunzi pia hupata nafasi mura kabisa kwenye michezo mbalimbali ikiwemo mpira wa miguu, yani football, handball, volleyball na zingine nyingi. Wanafunzi wa chekechea yani ECDE pia wako na madarasa yao ambayo yamepambwa vizuri ili kuvutia wanafunzi. Excel Elementary School pia ina maktaba ya kisasa ambapo vitabu vya shule hutunzwa. Shule hii pia ina uchukuzi wa wanafunzi wa mchana kutwa, yani day scholars, ambao huletwa na kurudishwa kwa nyumbani baada ya masomo ya siku.
I'm Silas Lumiti, the principal Excel Elementary School and Junior School. We urge all our parents out there, all the new learners who are newly joining our school, welcome to Excel. Excel is a CBC compliant. We are the giants and we're the best school around.
Excel Elementary School, soaring to excellence.
Nkisi TV amandegere y'umuguzi.
Nuganitie gutumika etaxinsa chindo chionsi ase chisabari kyao ose gutuma epasel goika egesieri kyao. Rapid Taxi nigo yachire gokoruseria stress ye aye omomenyo Kisi na Nyanza. Download app ya Rapid Taxi ase simu ya Android gose iPhone werigie otari wakana kende gionsi erio kurangeria taxi yao nga kiende yonsi. Obuya bwa Rapid Taxi nigo ebwateri goriria nseko wachi taxi chabo tambe. Abantereba babwate obumanyi bweigoro nigo bagokwenekeria oburendi n'amazingira mayaye sabari na mbabwate corporate travels nabo igo nabo go book mapema litukorie sabari litaraika nigo bakurwa obukareri ime ya Busongo, Ogembo, Suneka, Tabaka, Ikoba, Migori, Rongo, Nechinde. Nabaria baraganiye kurikia Kigali cyawa Rapid Taxi banyore kibesa nabo bakwerikia. Asamange bakeresimi weterase namba 0754 381 777.
Nkisi TV amandegere aya na Ayatekire chinga kiechi.
Wia kema umanchwa umurilia na ukonire andonsi asubirtari tukarigali ya juma inesh tariki ni kombination momoti no komina kabere mwaka chiru bibere mirongo 25 kagena kwane nigo genda tutwara chinga kichire chigia kire mukorigania ase ayatekire Chinsa Isano bere herion komanye aregenda takwane ko kurase chinsemo irene Boniface Ongeri gongo kuboria abene ncho ikomario
Aya na Ayatekire chinga kichi ime ya TV.
Yoto chaka Ayatekire Chinsa Isano bero mwancho muri ya bosto kwanywa University ya Kisii ritkolya rero nigo yari kire omugano omujya asokwigora amagacha majya yarachiyo gutumiko ase oko barera nabayo kogonkya abana bake babakoremeremo ase university yo abakwana maiga yo koyegera magacha yobene mu vice chancellor wa university yo Professor Nathan Ogechi amono munyakiro we council ye university yo Dr. Sarah Ruto asobamo nigo ba enekire buno yuno muchakano ase mirobelio bekire moto ase university yo awasatana nigere semo yo kwenekia una chinyomba chinde kera ensemo university yo nigo chigendete koriswa eliogo chiyoko bakonya aborkiwa bali ababwate abana konyora ase bakonkere nabayo kugendera abana osina kolendera abana babo chingaki bagendete amona masomo.
For me, I'm happy because it has taken a little time, but at least we are here to have it actualized. We have a large population in this place with 610 staff, men and women, with 24,000 plus students. And one other thing, Chair, is that a greater portion of our staff are also potential mothers, of their mothers again. And of course, even the fathers who are there have to support the children. As the registrar said, if you want someone that is productive, ensure that when he or she comes to work, his attention is focused on work without having to fear about what is happening elsewhere. So to us, this is step one of ensuring that we are getting and complying with the laws of the land. We are supposed to have a place from the HR perspective and the laws of labor. We are supposed to have a place where we have this happening, so that the kids are not just getting milk from the shops and the light from the shelves, but the mother's milk. Very good for their growth, very good for their development of the life. So this is step one, Madam Chair, Council members, is that we are talking about staff because the place is small. I'm glad we have fenced it, and I hope we are going to do a few more things to ensure that the security is well done.
You as students get practical learning. So I'm hoping that we are going to see more of that, and then it will be a 360 facility that is benefiting both mothers with children and also the students who are here. I know it has been stated that this is a center for the staff. I think students must be wondering, kwani ni hawa tu ndio wako na watoto na wetu? There must be that feeling of surely all children are children. This should be a center for all children. And so this is a good challenge to have. That maybe we need a space that is that needs to be a little bit bigger, because at a point those children will need to be coming out waote jua wafanye nini for all the children. Let us not be seeing children that when students have children that it's a problem. No, a child is a blessing. Just like for many people, for example, would always say, in Africa there are very many languages. No, that is a blessing. That is our culture. That is what we should take advantage of. So if we have children over here, both for our staff, our faculty, but also our students, we need a safe space for them, so that this is a university that will be nurturing both the children, ensuring that staff members are able to be, and so that everybody can succeed.
And for us at Kisii University, it's one way of speaking care and support for our employees. And the government's emphasis on productivity, the university management felt that this is a step in the right direction to provide a safe, supervised environment for their children. And I know that, as you can see, it is enclosed. We shall give the right employees or manpower to take care of the children. And to that we say thank you so much to the council for providing the resources.
Chingaki Kenya egendete kweruberia ase obachori oborene borbosioni gabayibyama abyagisiasa bigendete kweruberia bosio obachori bo mwaka w'2025 ekyama gya PPOK was the Progressive Party of Kenya ni gyogia chakire kweruberia nabayo kwemanyekania Bigokoni chisera chaye ni nasi chinsemo cha mashinani ekyama kigekera omuno munyakirogo ye Evans Misati ni gobayo kego chingira emyaka 20 yemo korwa ogochaka kwaye.
This is grassroots activation of the members of the Progressive Party of Kenya, and as the chairman I have organized a way that the members who have been mobilized from within this constituency and others who represented, they can come here and see how they can join Progressive Party of Kenya. Now, let me say, because of the benefit of the others who have come from the other parts, you know, we are a national party, we are not a regional party. We were founded 20 years ago. Dina, how many years are we? Since we were first registered? 2020? 21 years now. Today we have 21 years since I registered this political party at Ibere. 21 years. We're actually older than the ODM. Yeah? So this is a serious party. It's only that we had not done the actual activation, and now we are doing the actual activation because of the need and the urgency. That now political parties, you must mobilize your people so that they speak in one voice. We enlighten you. So today I have quite a number of consultants who are going to talk to us. As the chairman of Progressive Party of Kenya, we have other programs that we have introduced. But before I do that, the speakers will speak later. But the urgency of bringing the people of Nairobi together so that they can speak in one voice. Because Nairobi is a cosmopolitan city and we need harmony. And we cannot have harmony if one tribe or one perceived people, they take all the seats and we make. Will we be able to have harmony? So we are here now to guide you on a way that we can strategically organize ourselves. You have seen the pain that is coming from Mheshimiwa, who has been mobilizing you, and then he gets disappointed at that time when you expect your support, he finds that you are divided. I can see the pain in him. But here now we are to guide you how we can work together to ensure that we grow this party of Progressive Party of Kenya. Mesema, tukisema torch. Mulika nini? Bibi okay? Bibi okay? Fanya nini? Asanteni. Bibi okay? Bibi okay? Bibi okay? Mulika man? Asanteni. Now, I want to say the genesis of the reason why I decided to put our people together in Nairobi. Over the years, people have been lamenting that
Togo skabasyo mwancho mariria oyo kabere munyakirogo we kamati ya budget asebungenene umuskende ndenyoro nigamochire egetambo kariya serikali kibo chakya ekigancha kya NIF was a National Infrastructure Fund asikere atabuna serikali ya murebe nsumuske William Ruto ni yasinyiro kwerera igoro yobotumeki wechbesa ang'ech trillion ninye echi serikali ya beteke okabesa wo chakira omwaka w'ekirubero mwaka w'ibere beronga ebere nebere kolengana mono moskenyoro ni serikali ebeneteri tangani kwerera iguru yobo tumekyo bo maiga yobo chakia ekeganchekyo.
We have borrowed, Kenya has borrowed close to 4 trillion shillings in the last 3 years and 2 months. And according to the rules of Kenya, the money we borrow should go directly into capital expenditure, which is development. So before we launch grandiose plans of trillion funds, can we first face Kenyans? And can the government face Kenyans and tabulate how they have used the 4 trillion Kenya shillings Kenya has borrowed in the recent past? And I've put it into context. I'm repeating it because it doesn't seem real, but it is a reality. That the 4 trillion Kenya shillings Kenya has borrowed is enough to have made education free, both basic and tertiary. And the change that remains, even if we divide out of the 290 constituencies, we should be having 12 billion worth of completed projects across the country. 12 billion worth in every constituency means 100 kilometers of road in every constituency in Kenya at 70 million per kilometer. That is highway standards. We should be having a 1 billion worth of a water project, a 1 billion worth of an irrigation project. We should be having over 200 schemes completed, electricity rectification schemes, and still we'll be remaining with change. If we can't explain to Kenyans the money that has already passed through the government hands where it has gone, what is the business then of coming to again sell grandiose plans of trillions of shillings when we can't account for what we have already received, and especially through borrowing alone. And lastly, out of the close to 4 trillion Kenya shillings we have borrowed, everything that Kenyans are seeing is not part of that money. Every ongoing road project in Kenya, especially completion of the road projects that are ongoing, that's a separate loan called securitization, which is illegal. When you see stadiums being constructed in Kenya, that is also not part of this 4 trillion. That's another borrowing called Talanta Board. When you hear about a program called Nyota, the one for alleviating unemployment in terms of the youth, that's also not part of that money. That's money we are receiving from World Bank. So Kenyans deserve to know, before you tell us about trillion funds that you want to launch, can we first account for the 4 trillion Kenya shillings the country has borrowed in the recent past? Very lastly, it is important for us to be data-driven as leaders. You know, we keep saying that 10,000 kilometers of roads were constructed from 2013 to 2012 in Kenya. That is incorrect. And I would challenge the government to actually tabulate the roads that we keep hearing of 10,000 kilometers of road. Because I know, and I have the data, it is less than a third of that. And I also want to put it very clearly. And anyone with a conflicting facts can table them. I have said that, and I have stated that we have borrowed close to 4 trillion Kenya shillings. But if you you do fact finding, how many kilometers of road has Kenya built from 2022 to date, and especially from newly signed contracts? Newly signed, it is less than 1,200 kilometers across the country.
Togo tigana yo manchi mariliani gabara ibe gedini bagende towe soke na kwamilia umuswada o yorengete go chirenga chi kanisa asikile wata una nego ora chiego sona na bego turbania obosibole bogo sasima pawo kwana mega yo komirana edo kwanda na bego semana igori gati bingese bi muswada yo abara ya boyoni gawa mochiri kamati ya chodeto kunenkia obokoreli we kanisa asikile wata una nege kora wana bantu batanyale kwegenika.
Hali ya kutokuwa na hamu ya kutekeleza mambo fulani ndio imetuleta pahali penye tuko. Otherwise, kama kanisa hatutaki tuongozwe na commission, halmashauri yenye imechakuliwa na state. Tutakuwa tunarudi nyuma pahali tulitoka miaka ya 1647 when the Quakers said no to the state. And that's how the Quaker church was started.
Hii mswada ukipitishwa, it will be the beginning of the struggle from the church. The church is not going to give up. The church can never give up on what it believes is right. And we are going to start a struggle to liberate the church. Because hii mswada ni ya kuua makanisa. Na sisi tunasema, we get our power from up there and we are not going to surrender it.
And I want to emphasize that the government should be able to delink itself from regulating the activities of the church. Because already for the past many years, the church has been in operation, and we have not seen anything wrong with it. In fact, it has even been assisting the government to ensure that things are running smoothly, to ensure that there is peace. And we have everything that we have been doing in a very transparent and accountable manner. We have always submitted what the government requires to the registrar of societies, who is an appointee of the government. And we are urging each and everybody to ensure
Tugos kabusio mwancho maliria ukonsana ukabereka ukarekwa asika kemiaka etano nomo egati university ya Keyo nabagyo nyagitari ya Maigeri nabagyo faro ya Kenyatta nigo ikeire omwerio kubatkana mo no kubikwa SAO kuiwana egati yabo mo vice chancellor wa university ya Keyo Paul Waina ina nigata nigatamba kirekyo nigo kere ekingencho asokwenda kwendekia okubatrana egati yabo.
I want first of all to discount there hasn't been no bad blood between the hospital and KU. Of course, there have been what we call teething problems. All those teething problems are no longer there. And what it means is that our students who have been missing this hospital for the last 6 years will now be able to access. It's not only the students. This hospital was built to make sure that we are producing, as Kenyatta University, quality medical doctors and officers. And because of that, we made sure that we had the best facilities during that time and even now that you can use in a hospital. This was supposed to be level 6, but a hospital for teaching. Our students are going to learn in an atmosphere that is conducive, where the equipments are there, where their professors actually have what it takes for them to produce the kind of medical staff that we needed. So for me, all that has been happening is behind us. And actually I will ask anybody to try and focus on what we can do. Let us actually put all our energies going forward. If I can retire just now, I'll be satisfied.
We are open and we have been open. We first opened our doors to KU students on 18th of August when we opened our door for almost 200 students who came and started off with the exams and part of their rotations. Today is officially signing off the MOU that is long overdue for the last 6 years. There has been challenges in actualizing that relationship, but this management for both institutions and the board of directors and the council, university council, has worked towards ensuring, and very other stakeholders has worked towards ensuring that today actually happens. And we thank all of them, all our stakeholders, the management of the two institutions, the Ministry of Health, Ministry of Education, and other stakeholders who made sure that this happens today. We have already had 200 plus medical students who've accessed the hospital since 18th of August. We also have over 170 nursing students who've already started their rotations. We have others planned. So this is a continuous engagement, and with the university we are able to plan now for the numbers that will need to access the hospital at various times of their rotations, because the needs are based on the years that they are in and the rotations that they are in.
Mwanche mliria abona inaro toka rinaitie ase Ayatekire Chinsa Isano vile tumerinde chikuraga Chinsa 10 ile ne Boniface Ongeri ngendo tora chinga kichingia ime ya Kisi TV.
Aya na Ayatekire chinga kieche ime ya Kisi TV. Sanga na intwe aso mutandao